Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shaw Craft One and my old barn door, and I'm doing better. I had my surgery on Friday, and it was a quick surgery, and of course I was pretty groggy all day on Friday, so I slept a lot, and so I've been, just kind of, I still need to get a lot of organizing done in my craft room. I'm still not to a point to where I feel like I can sit down and really work on a project and be able to find everything. So I've had to order some organizational things. So hopefully I can get back to normal soon. But in the meantime, today is Sunday, and you probably won't see this video until Monday. But I don't know how much talking I'll be able to do because I'm still really sore. My mouth is still really sore. But I'm ready to get back to my billowing journal. And so I've started on it, and we've worked on the pages. I know that y'all saw when we did these pages, and when we did these pages, we worked on those, and these pages, the collage pages. So anyway, I just thought I would video, because I had a lot of people ask me, to video making this journal. So I wanted to do that. So I kind of got in the mode this evening to work on this a little bit. So I thought, well, I'll just turn the camera on and let it play while I go through my thought process. Okay, so that's what this is. This is just my thought process on what I do when I put these journals together. So this is going to be a 2-signature journal, and I have some ideas for the cover, but I don't have the cover put together yet. But anyways, I'm going through, and I have a little basket here beside my desk. Well, it's not a little basket. It's a huge basket of stuff that I have been putting in this basket of ideas and things that I think I would like to use in the journals or in my billowing journals. And so I'm just kind of going through this basket right now, and I'm pulling things out that I think that I want to use in this particular journal. So that's what we're going to do on this video. So if you notice here in the first signature, I had this in the basket, and I really love this. So I've just kind of tucked it in here. I've got some mixed media papers that I've worked on today. I've put gesso on them and coffee dyed them, and done some ink sprays and some inking on them. So, I'm just kind of making a stack, I guess you could say, of things that I want to use in the journal. So, I've just tucked the doily in here, and these fabrics, I knew when I got them from my friend Laura. She's Laughing Dogs Book Nook on Etsy and YouTube. And when I saw these, I ordered this fabric pack from her, and I knew I wanted to use this in this journal because I kind of want it to be like a botanical style journal. So I have an idea of what I want to do with these. I kind of want to, some of these pages are like mixed media paper pages, and I just want this. I want this journal to be very textile. I want it to have a lot of different things hanging out and billowing from the edges, and so I want lots of fabric. And so I'm thinking I may take some of these fabrics and, like in the center of a page, and I may just kind of go right down through the center of that page like that, so that when you open the journal, you have the fabric poking out. And I don't want it to stay inside the confines of the pages. In other words, I want it to billow out, because that's the whole point of a billowing journal, is for it to billow out of its borders and to catch your eye and go, ooh, what's that? Let me go to that page and see what that is. So that's kind of the whole concept of the billowing journal. So like that piece I would use there, and I'm just going to kind of put things in places and kind of see how they're going to go. So I know I want to use a piece of this, so I'm just going to lay this over there for now. I love, love, love this fabric, but I'm thinking I might want this to be like a pocket instead of, you know, a strip in the center, because how pretty is that? Isn't that gorgeous? Hopefully y'all can see okay. I hope the lighting's okay in here. And you may hear things in the background. I apologize if you do. Nothing I can do about it. It's just, you know, there's other people in the house, so it is what it is. Okay, so I'm just kind of going through here and just, you know, pulling. See, like this, isn't this pretty? I love this. It's a beautiful piece of lace. So I may use that somewhere in the journal. So I'm going to start making myself a little stack of things that I think I might use in the journal. Love, love, love this. But I think I know, I think I have somewhere else I'm going to use this, so I'm going to hold that off. Oh, I really like this. And I think I might make this a page in the journal. So I'm going to put that over there. This I love. I'm going to go ahead and put this with it just in case. Because normally what I do when I start making a journal is I'll make myself a little stack of stuff that I would like to use in that journal. Now, whether I use all of it or not is a different story. Most of the time, I don't actually use everything that I pull. But it's really fun to kind of go shopping in your own craft room and, you know, pull out the things that you love. And that's what I do when I make a journal. I pull out the things that I really, really am in love with, and I'll stack them all in a little tray, and then kind of go from there. So I'm going to put this with the stack because I think I would like to use that in the journal as well. This I love, but it is, oh wow, this is a piece of wallpaper. How cool is this? It's got fuzz on it, but we can get that off. But it's actually, it's flocked wallpaper. Ooh, I definitely might have to use this in the journal. So Laura used this just kind of as a backing for the packaging. But, you know, we're not going to let that go to waste because it's a really cool piece of wallpaper. So, and I actually love, it is flocked wallpaper. How cool is that? I love it. I'm definitely going to try and use that in the journal. Okay, so we're going to add this to our stack. So I'm just going to make a little stack right here of all the things that I've pulled so far that I want to use. I'm going to put that with it, and I think I'm not going to put this with it because I know somewhere else I'm going to use this in one of my next coming journals. I don't need a bunch of pinks because I already have I already have a bunch of pinks. So that's probably all the pinks I'm going to need because I'm actually gearing more towards lavenders and purples and greens in this journal. So that's very, very pretty trim. So I might can use that in it. So I'm going to add that to the stack. This one I will not add to the stack. So I have somewhere over here I can put it. Okay. These I'm not sure about, so I'm going to set those to the side. Okay. And then I have this green burlap that one of my sweet friends sent to me as it was a pocket, and she had all kinds of goodies. It was like, this was tucked like this, and she had all kinds of goodies tucked in the little pockets. But I'm thinking I want to use some of this green burlap in the journal. So we'll add that. Okay, so that's our separate little stack there. And we have just gotten to the very top of this basket. So let me pull some more. Okay, so these are the hearts that I had gotten from Laura's shop. So I cut the ones that I want to use in this journal in my basket. So I know I'm going to use that. And I probably won't use all of them in one journal, but I'm making multiple journals. So, okay, so let's see. What else do we have in here? Hang on. See, I have, these are some of the hearts from, that I ordered from Laura's shop. But I'm going to put these in a different journal, so I'm going to stack those there. This is a cool little metal piece. It's like a bookmark, but it's metal. So I'm thinking I might want to use that somewhere in there. And then I have, see the purples and the greens. So I'm going to put that in my little stack. This I thought was really pretty to go in a botanical journal. One of my sweet friends sent this to me. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to leave this folded up. I'm going to add it to my stack. I'm probably going to use it somehow. I just don't know how I'm going to use it yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, I've been looking for this forever. This is my my collage salad. Since I've moved, I haven't been able to find it, so I'm glad I found that in there. Okay, then I have these. These are little clips that came on my husband's shirt. He ordered some dress shirts, and these were little clips that came on them. And I thought, how cool would these be? I'm going to see if I can rust them and use them as kind of like paper clips on a page. I'll show you. Kind of like, you know, to clip something on a page. Kind of like that. I think it will hold, and I think it will be cool if it's rusted. So maybe I can, I might try and do a video to show you when I rust these. And I don't know if it's the right kind of metal or not, so we're just going to have to play around with it and try it and see. So I'm going to sit these in my stack. These are little watch pieces that I ordered from a shop, and I want to fill a vial with some of these tiny little pieces and add it to the journal. So I may need to get a small little tray or basket or something to start putting some of these things in. So I know I'm going to use these. And then my sweet friend Sarah Simi sent me these. They are paper beads. How cool are these? And so I think I would like to maybe use some of these to tie around on tags and things like that in the journal. I kind of want this journal to be really, really organic. I want it to be, you know, just very natural and organic, and have some authentic vintage pieces in it, like these flashcards. And I ordered these from Recreations by Brooke, from my sweet friend Brookie Bells. So I'm going to add some of these in there. And let's see. Oh, yes, most definitely. I had this that I know for sure that I'm going to use in the journal. So what I'm going to do is go ahead. One of my sweet friends gifted this to me. Excuse me. And I have been hoarding it. So we're just going to get us a strip of it off. I might shake the camera a little, sorry. So I just want to tear a good little size strip of this off of here and put it with the journal so that I know that I want to use some of this in the journal. I've been working on this journal for a long time now. I mean, we've been, you know, it started with back when I started my coffee dyeing videos, when I did the videos where a coffee dyed paper and stuff. And so, you know, everything, pretty much everything, or most of the things that we've been making from that point forward has been things to go into the billowing journal. So it takes quite a long time to make these, but I put lots of thought into it, and I've been collecting lots of fun things to go in them. So now is the fun part. Now we get to the fun part of, you know, when we start getting to actually put it together and see it become an actual project instead of I know I want to use some of this, and I'm thinking I might want to coffee dye some of this, but I'm going to go ahead and cut. Oh, we've got a strip cut already. No, we don't. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of this. This doesn't tear very easy. I think I made a mess of that. Goodness. That's okay though, because the more tattered it is, the better I'm going to like it for the journal. Is this 2 pieces? Oh, it is 2 pieces. Duh. Okay, I see. All right, so let's just do this. I really like this. Somebody gifted this to me, and I didn't realize that that was what it was. But okay, so we're going to put a little bit of this in our little stack. Look what I did. Although, ooh, that might be fun to play with there. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut across this way with this. And I might leave that like it is and kind of play with it a little more. Okay, I'm going to put this with the journal because I want to do something with that. Okay, so let me fold. Now, I hope this isn't too boring of a process for y'all, but this is just kind of, you know, I had people ask me to share this process, so this is what I do to go through the process. Check this out. I love, love, love this. Somebody sent this on a package to me. And I just think it's so pretty. So I want to use this. It's the perfect colors because it's got the purples and the greens. It looks very organic. It's got that, you know, really natural look to it. And then it's got the jute twine intertwined in it. So I'm going to put this in my stack over there. All right, I'm just kind of pulling things out of my basket over here. Okay. And I have put so much stuff in this basket. I don't even know what all is in this basket right now. Okay. All right, so I'm going to pick and choose a couple of these. I definitely think I want to use this one in here. All of these are vintage pieces that I have right now. This one I have an idea for something else, so I'm not going to put that in my stack. We'll put it separately. I think I need to put that in my scraps, y'all. Okay. This one I definitely want to use in this journal because it's the perfect colors. So we're going to put this in our stack over here. This one is a no. This one is a yes. Definitely want to use that because it's the lavenders and the greens. So we're going to add that to the stack. And these are just little scrap pieces that I probably should put in my little scrap box over here. Okay, this is from my sweet friend Rhonda. It was from her, I think it was her great grandmother's pantaloons, I think is what it was called. And so I want this as a page in the journal. Won't that be a pretty page? So I'm going to add that. And then I had found this that was, you know, had the lavender, so I'm going to use that. This I'm not going to put in that stack. Not that. These are really funny. I got this a long time ago, and I've been hoarding it forever, and I just need to use it, but it's super funny. These little articles. I mean, this is, what was this lady called? I can't remember, but I coffee dyed some of it. I cut some of it, but it's just got some of the cutest little sayings and little funny articles and things. Woman uses husband as human pincushion. Stop needling me, exclaims Fred Ripper. His wife of 10 years doesn't understand what his problem is. I simply require that he walk barefoot in the house so he can collect all those pesky stray pins and needles. I mean, you know, so it's just funny little articles like that that have to do with sewing. So I thought this might be something fun to use. So not sure yet if I will use this or not. So we're going to kind of put it in the maybe pile. And where is my maybe pile? Right here. Okay. All right, so these I thought I might could use because they've kind of got the botanical feel to them with the mushrooms and things. So I'm going to put these in the maybe pile. And then this. I love, love, love this. However, I already know where I'm going to use this, and it's going to be in a different journal. So I'm going to put that in that stack because that's all going to the same journal. I'm going to make my my future daughter-in-law, my son is getting married this September, and his sweet little fiance said that I could make her guest book registry, you know, the sign-in book. So I'm going to make that, and I might make it on camera. We'll see. But I'm going to make a wedding guest book. So I'm super excited about doing that. So her colors in her wedding are blush and gold. And so I thought it might be cool to use some of these for her journal or her guest book. So that's what I'm saving those for. Okay. Now, here are some really fun organic things that a sweet friend of mine sent to me. And I knew exactly where I wanted to use them. I knew I wanted to use them in this journal. How cool is this? I am in love with this. It's a trim. But it's, I mean, how cool is that? So organic and neat. So I'm definitely using this in the journal. So I'm going to add this to this little, I'm going to put it back in the bag. These, I might use one of these in the journal. So I'm going to put the others in a separate stack. This is a super cool fabric, but it doesn't really go with the colors in this particular journal. So I'm going to put this in the no stack. How pretty is that? Isn't that gorgeous? Vintage hanky. But I've already got a couple, so I don't need that. This I'm definitely using in this journal. How cool is this? Do you love this or what? Isn't this the coolest thing ever? So, not sure how I'm going to use this in the journal, but I'm going to find a way to use it because I absolutely love that. Check that out. Very neat. So that's going in the yes stack. This, even though it could be Christmassy, it can also be organic and botanical and naturey. So I'm going to put this in the yes pile. Actually, I'm going to tuck it back in this bag so that I can use it in this journal. These are definitely yeses. Check these out. Aren't those the coolest little trims? How neat are these with the botanical feel? So these are definitely yeses. I will use these. And then look at all these gorgeous, gorgeous trims that she gave me. So, and this is going to be a yes. I'm probably not going to use this one, but definitely these. So I'm going to leave these in the bag and just put the bag with the journal. Not even halfway through the basket, y'all. Hang on, let me get some more. Okay, so I found my little tray that I'm going to keep everything on. So I'm just going to add everything to my tray here. Okay, so that's got us started. All right, and then I have, let me just set that to the side. I know I'm going to use some of this. This is just some muslin that I've coffee dyed and grunged up. So I'm going to add this to my tray. And then these are just some fabrics that I love this. I think this is really, really pretty. I might make a page out of this. I'm not sure. I had a very sweet friend who sent me these. How cool are these? This is like, and again, this has a very different texture. And so I thought it would be super cool to use some of this in the journal. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut a piece off. And I think I want, no, I'm just going to cut it with regular scissors. I'm just going to cut me a little piece of it off and add it to my tray. And that way I don't have so much in my tray. You know, I'm going to get my bits and pieces that I think I want to use, you know, and cut off what portion that I think I can use and put it in the tray. And then the rest of the stuff, you know, I won't be so overwhelmed. I won't have so much to look at that I don't really know what to do with it all. Because sometimes you can do that. Okay, so I found this really old sewing pattern pack. And I want to use the envelope. So I'm going to put that with my stack. Let me go ahead and, oh, and I wanted to use some of these and do some mixed media because, you know, I have the watercolor pages in the journal. So I think I found these at I don't know, a thrift store or something. And so I thought it would be cool to make some tags with these. So maybe we'll do that, make some tags with these watercolor pieces. Okay, I'm going to sit this with my stack because I'm going to add that to some pages. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of the box here. Okay, then I found these at a thrift store, and I thought they would be really pretty on some page edges. So I'm going to add that to my stack. And there's some more of the seam binding, that pretty color seam binding that I wanted to add. And I think it would be cool to add those pearls in too. So don't yet know how, but we're going to put it in our tray. And then I have all of these. I don't know if y'all can see down in there. But I'm going to make some pages with some of these too. So I definitely know I want to use some of this. I love, love, love the ticking. Look how old that looks. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a strip of this. I actually think this is I think it's a pillowcase, actually, like an old pillowcase. So we're going to take us a piece off. And I'm probably going to just cut right down this seam here. Where are we on our time? Let me see. Okay, well, we're at 29 minutes. So this is what I'm going to be doing in the next few videos is I'm going to be putting this journal together. So we're just going to be working on our billowing journal. And you can just kind of see me go through the process of creating this journal and, you know, putting it together and making a journal. So that's what we're going to do in the next few videos. And hopefully you'll enjoy this. If there's something that you'd like to see, let me know. And we can work on it, but I just know I had a lot of people who had said, yes, I would like to see, you know, a process video of you making a billowing journal. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for me if you will. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Big hugs.